The Gospel according to Mark, chapter 15. Early in the morning, the chief priests with the elders and the whole council made their decision. They bound Jesus, led him away, and handed him over to Pilate. Pilate asked, "Are you the king of the Jews?" Jesus answered, "You have said so." The leaders accused him of many things. Pilate asked again, "Do you answer nothing? See how many charges they bring." But Jesus made no reply, and Pilate was amazed. At the feast, it was the custom to release a prisoner. A man named Barabbas was in prison with rebels who had committed murder. The crowd came and asked Pilate to do as he always did. Pilate said, "Do you want me to release the king of the Jews?" He knew it was out of envy that they had handed Jesus over. But the chief priests stirred up the crowd to ask for Barabbas instead. Pilate said, "What shall I do with the one you call king?" They shouted, "Crucify him." Pilate said, "Why? What evil has he done?" But they shouted all the more, "Crucify him." Wanting to satisfy the crowd, Pilate released Barabbas, and after having Jesus flogged, he handed him over to be crucified. The soldiers led him into the courtyard. They called together the whole company. They clothed him in purple, twisted together a crown of thorns, and set it on him. They began to salute him, "Hail, King of the Jews." They struck his head, spat on him, and knelt before him in mock worship. After mocking him, they removed the robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him out to crucify him. They forced a man, Simon of Cyrene, to carry the cross. They brought Jesus to Golgotha, which means the place of the skull. They offered him wine mixed with myrrh, but he did not take it. They crucified him and divided his garments, casting lots to see what each would take. It was the third hour when they crucified him. The charge against him read, "The King of the Jews." They crucified two criminals with him, one on his right and one on his left. Those who passed by shook their heads and mocked him. "Save yourself and come down from the cross." The chief priests also mocked him. "He saved others but cannot save himself." Even those crucified with him insulted him. At the 6th hour, darkness came over the land until the 9th hour. At the 9th hour, Jesus cried out, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" Some standing there said, "He is calling Elijah." One ran, filled a sponge with vinegar, and offered it to him. But Jesus gave a loud cry and breathed his last. The curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. When the centurion standing there saw how he died, he said, "Truly, this man was the Son of God." Some women were watching from a distance, among them Mary Magdalene and others who had followed him. It was preparation day before the Sabbath. Joseph of Arimathea, a respected member, came forward and asked Pilate for the body of Jesus. Pilate was surprised that he was already dead. After confirming it, he granted the body. Joseph took the body, wrapped it in linen, and laid it in a tomb cut out of rock. He rolled a stone against the entrance. Mary Magdalene and another Mary saw where he was laid.